Hey guys, Aqua Duelist here. If you're wondering what this is a chair, and I'm using it as a table for my laptop. Because today we're looking at the new Banlist that dropped last night. It's about time. The format we just had was getting really old and kind of boring. But we're going to jump right into this and kind of look at it and talk about it. So first on the new ban list, Samsara Lotus got banned. Honestly, I'm fine with that. It wasn't really that good of a card. I mean, I know you could do something with a topologic Bomber Dragon, so I guess, that's the only real reason why I could see. Or, some FDK stuff. I'm fine with that, honestly. The first banned Link monster we got is Nightmare Goblin. Happy about that. That definitely hits the U-Link in general. Or U-Link, that was like a major U-Link enabler and kind of hits Gokis, so pretty happy about that. Firewall wasn't going to get banned because is the boss monster of the main character of the current Yu-Gi-Oh anime, which I have not seen. So yeah, and Summon Sorceress hasn't had a print in the U.S. outside of the Shonen Jump, so that's not getting banned. So yeah, new XYZ we got banned was MX Saber Invoker. To be honest, kind of sucks because we don't have a lot of good rank 3s worth running, and while I know Gokis did use them somewhat, I would have rather preferred a Soul Day, but the issue with that is then that would have hurt so many more decks than this card would have, and I don't think they probably didn't want to ban like two or three Link monsters, so they just banned this in Soul Day's place probably. Sucks that the only other good rank 3 really that I can just say off the top of my mind is Leviair, but so nothing else got banned, no spells, no traps. Now looking at the limited list, Assault Core got limited. It sucks for ABC players. I'm not an ABC player. I don't care for ABCs. I actually hate their boss monster. That's definitely one of my more hated cards. I'll come out and say that. And ABC players are going to be salty. I currently know one ABC player, and he's probably salty and really pissed right now. So, Jace, if you ever watch this, sucks for you, man. Find a new deck. Elemental Hero Stratos finally off the ban list. Thank God, it's about time. 2018, the meme can finally die. I'm actually really happy about this because I'm a huge Hero fan. I'm just gonna be straight up. Dynamis isn't my favorite archetype. It's my second favorite. I love Heroes more, and I played the frick out of Heroes growing up. I've done a lot of different variants of them, and one of the decks I've enjoyed the most. I'm actually really looking forward to rebuilding Heroes again. Spoiler alert. For any of y'all who know, I do my decks in waves of 3. Wave 2, Heroes are going to be in there. So, that's going to be fun. I have most of the stuff for it because I kept everything I had for Heroes over the years. So, this is going to be good. It's going to be fun. Morphing Jar is now limited. To be honest, I don't really think it's going to do much. Flip cards are not really meta relevant or just relevant in general. And the only thing I could really see this being played in is Prediction Princesses, which no one plays and no one probably knows what the frick those are. Because those like swept under the rug like instantly when they came out a few years ago. Like nobody picked them up. I made them, and my friends made them, or my buddy Brandon made them, and we currently put one together. And I told him to keep the deck for now. So probably gonna see a deck profile on that sometime in the future. Next card that got limited: Heavy Metal Foes Electromite. Konami, stop hating on pendulums. Seriously, I love pendulums. I didn't realize how much I loved them until I played Duelist, and I have a blast with Duelist, and I have a blast with pendulums, to be honest. It's one of my favorite mechanics. I know it was broken before Lynx came out, and Lynx was made to essentially try to fix pendulums, but come on, guys. You guys have been hitting on pendulums ever since, like, Lynx, really. Just every ban list, it's like something for pendulums gets hit. Like, come on, guys. Let us have our little fun. I mean, sure, yeah, people, I guess, were abusing Electromite, running it, like, playing, like, 3 in 1 turn. I mean, yeah, it was getting abused, so I guess, I mean, it's reasonable that it went to 1. For those of you who know, who looked at the Duelist Turbo variant I play, I ran 2 Electromites. I never used the second one other than 2 times, and it was just there as in case if something happened to my first one, which literally almost never happens. So this doesn't affect me. It doesn't affect Duelist. Well, it slightly affects me, but Duelists are still going hard and strong. This doesn't do crap to them. I ended up just switching out. What was I put in, like, I think like spider woven shark, whatever you call it, in its place last night, so it's fine. Psyframe Lord Omega got limited. To be honest, I kind of saw this one coming. I think this kind of needed to happen for a while. There's just a loop with it and such, and this definitely, I think, is late to the limited list. We have Evil Swarm Exciton Knight, which is now limited. This is very late to the party. Like, it got reprinted, like, last year. What, last year or something? Was it Duelist Saga? No, not Duelist Saga. Last year's Battle Legends, I think. Either that or Duelist Saga, I can't remember. But, I mean, it's very late to the party on getting unbanned. And we have Master Rule 4 now, so I feel like it's not going to be as, as impactful as it should be, sadly. Next we have a Hero Lives, which I'm slightly pissed about because I only had 2 copies from Duelist Saga, and I ordered a 3rd last week, so I wasted like $7.50 essentially. But at the same time, it's somewhat like a trade-off for Stratos getting unbanned, but I'm like, there's just so many Stratoses walking around for other decks. They're just really, Konami's just really afraid of Stratos. Like, I feel like this wasn't as crazily needed, to be honest. I feel like it's either going to stay the same once they realize, okay, maybe this isn't necessary, or one's going to get semi-limited to unlimited. One or the other is probably that's going to happen. I feel like, more or less, I honestly feel like maybe Stratos gets to like 2 or 3 and this stays at 1, I feel like. I mean, I know they don't want people getting a straight free Stratos from the deck, essentially. Card destruction is now limited. That's really awesome. This is essentially going to be bait for hand traps. Dangers are going to love this. Unbrick your hands. This is definitely, I feel like, worth the neg 1. There's just a lot it can do. Hands aren't safe anymore, so. Sky Striker Mech Hornet drones. We kind of saw this coming. I don't really have anything to say on that. I'm fine with that. Super Polymerization is at 1. That's cool. I mean, I guess, something here. It's something heroes can use and possibly invokes. I mean, I'm okay with it coming to 1. I just don't really have much of an opinion on it. Cosmos Dark Destroyer is now at 2. I don't play Cosmos, so I don't really have anything to say on it. Called by the Graves is now at 2, and I feel like that's a trade-off with card destruction. I am completely fine with that. Would have been better if it was at 3, but for all this card did, I feel like it's okay to be semi-limited. Limb removal is at 2. That is awesome. More OTK potential with Spinos for Dynamist. That is awesome. Maybe now all of you players who consistently say you consistently get Pateran's effect off now have more chances. Yeah, more chances for that. Because we all know that never really happens, let's be honest. Scapegoat is not 2. I honestly feel like this should have been at 1 or banned. I say more or less it should have been hit to 1, as it is kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? It is balanced, due to the fact that you can't normal summon. But you just set it activate on your opponent's end phase, so I mean, I'm cool with this. I would prefer to see it at 1, to be honest. And terraforming's at 2. I don't think that was necessary at all. Most people run it at 2, so just okay. Cleefort Towers is no longer on the list. I don't play Cleeforts. I'm fine with that. Destiny or Disc Commander I'm a hero. I know I'm a hero fan, but I was never really into Destiny heroes, so I'm fine with that. Yay them. Burial from Different Dimension, I don't have opinion on. And Ring of Destruction is now no longer on the list. I think that's about time, honestly. This card hasn't received any, real meta play in a long time. It just hasn't seen a lot of play. I felt like there wasn't a need for it to be semi-limited, to be honest. I'm fine with that. So, that's all the new changes on the ban list. Honestly, things that I wish that happened. I honestly would have liked to see Daigusto Emerald to come back to 1. I don't feel like it's... I don't think it's... I don't feel like it needs to be banned. I mean, it's a good card, and it does provide some recycle on resources. But zoos aren't viable and haven't been for a long time, so I feel like this card should be back at 1. Change of Heart could be back at 1 too. I mean, we have Soul Charge and Monster Reborn, so why not Change of Heart? Harpy's Feather Duster, I mean, that could be at 1, maybe. I mean, we have Regeki, so I'm just like, it's plus on top of that too. There's not a lot of really trap heavy decks right now. The only things that remotely are around is Altergeist and Paleo, so nothing's really getting crapped on. But yeah, it's just like we have Regeki and that's not doing anything. Harpy's Feather Duster, I feel like could come back. It's not really going to do anything. We need to unban Pot of Greed. We need to jump on that meme now. I know that meme's really old, but now that Strauss is unbanned, we need to get on that like right now. I mean, the only other thing I could say is maybe limit or ban Fairy Tale Snow, because that should have been limited instead of That Grass Looks Greener being banned. I have a friend who's really into Infernoids. I feel bad for him, but sadly I don't make the ban list. So that's all my thoughts. What about y'all? Is this a good ban list? Is it a bad ban list? Is it okay? I mean, I think it's weird, but is there anything you guys feel like should have been banned or gotten unbanned or limited or hit or anything? Go ahead and let me know in the comments. Thank you guys for watching. Hit the like button if you like it. Hit the subscribe button if you want to see more content. If you do, make sure you hit the notification button so you get notified when new videos come out. It is currently Friday, so our next video is going to be up Monday, and we're going to have a deck profile for you guys. So I'm looking forward to seeing you guys next week with this new deck profile. It is going to be awesome. It is going to be cool. I can go more in-depth on this deck than I did with the last one, so I'm looking forward to that. Thank you guys for watching.